Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back and welcome to Chris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel you guys enjoying today. So you guys, as you see what the title of the video is called, everything that happened at the WWE Elimination Chamber. I started to do a review over it, but you actually seen every single part, you guys, that happened in the show. Then, you know, it's better to look at it and the person just basically talks about it. Anyways, you guys, so I just want to say before I begin this video, I've been busy. I haven't made a video in like what 3 or 4 days now, but you guys, I'm trying to get back, you know, doing them on a regular basis, but actually am in the process of doing something that's going to be awesome, that's going to benefit my channel and everything like that. So just stay tuned and you'll see. But anyways, you guys, so yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and check out this video. The video is by Tap Out Connor, and he hit 400,000 subscribers, look like today. Way to go, man. Shouts out to you from Chris Wrestling Views. And so let's check out the video that you prepared and get my reaction over it. And here we go.
Is in the books, so let's go through everything that happened at the show. The first match of the night took place during the kickoff show, which saw Rey Mysterio.
I forgot we had
this
match.
The two put up a good fight. What was really interesting was Dominic Mysterio. Dominic not only cheered on his father, but he also got involved in the match multiple times. This ended up backfiring as Dominic got himself removed from the match when the ref thought Dom had attacked The Miz with a chair. Despite Dom's removal, Rey still won the match, and the Mysterios stood tall in Jeddah. I give this match 2 stars out of 5. Later in the show, Miz revealed that he was going to get a tag team partner to take on the Mysterios.
Tap Out Connor.
Who could it be? Once the Elimination Chamber officially started, it opened with the Universal Championship match between Roman Reigns and Goldberg. The fight began conservatively, but after a couple of minutes, both men started pulling out their big moves. Goldberg hit Reigns main match we had, Goldberg versus Roman and Enziguri. The WWE Hall of Famer tried to hit the jackhammer multiple times, but Roman Reigns wouldn't allow it. Finally, the Universal Champion locked in the guillotine submission, and Goldberg
I like how Roman locked in that guillotine.
Roman retained his title in 6 minutes. This is a pretty underwhelming match. I wish Goldberg and Reigns went all out and really wore each other out. I'd give this one 1 star out of 5. The next match was the Women's Elimination Chamber.
I can give it a 2 star. I give it a 2 star.
Match at WrestleMania. The participants included Bianca Belair, Doudrop, Rhea Ripley, Nikki ASH, Liv Morgan, and Alexa Bliss, who was making her in-ring return. Liv Morgan and Nikki ASH started the match, but were quickly joined by Doudrop. Doudrop took control fast.
Liv Morgan, you guys, reminds me
by Nikki ASH, though,
of Alexa Bliss.
Take down Doudrop. Unfortunately, just then,
they had
Nikki's
the same
rival,
makeup,
Rhea
the little
Ripley,
stuff they got in their corner of
their eyes. The two started fighting on the chamber wall, which caused Nikki to come crashing down. Rhea then hit her former tag team partner with the Riptide, and Nikki ASH was eliminated. The action didn't stop as Alexa Bliss's pod opened next, and she began taking out the competition. The match stayed competitive as Liv Morgan used a sunset flip to eliminate Doudrop. The final competitor, Bianca Belair, then entered the fight and saw her form a brief alliance with Rhea Ripley. The action remained fierce as Bliss hit Twisted Bliss and eliminated Liv Morgan. With only 3 women left, Belair caught Rhea Ripley and eliminated her from the match. With just Bianca and Alexa left, both women gave it everything they had. No matter what they tried, neither wrestler could pin the other.
I thought
Finally,
Alexa was
Belair
going to
managed
win,
to
you guys.
successfully
I
hit the
thought
KO
Alexa was going to
cover
win.
Bliss and win the match. The match felt a bit rushed, but that wasn't a huge issue. There weren't a ton of cool moments, unfortunately, but the best part was the last few minutes between Alexa Bliss and Bianca Belair, as I wasn't sure who was going to win. I give the Women's Elimination Chamber 3 out of 5 stars. Next up, Charlotte Flair and Sonya Deville faced off against Naomi and Ronda Rousey, with the stipulation that Rousey would have one arm tied behind her back. Once the bell rang, Deville surprised everyone by revealing her arm wasn't injured. Despite the stipulation, Ronda Rousey started off the match, but it was an uphill battle. Charlotte and Sonya used a ton of dirty tactics throughout, which made it difficult for Rousey and Naomi to build any momentum. However, she is called the baddest woman on the planet for a reason, and Ronda managed to lock in the armbar with one arm tied behind her back. Deville tapped out, and Rousey and Naomi had their hands raised. This match was nothing special, but it had a unique stipulation. Charlotte Flair and Sonya Deville's tactics helped make the match engaging, and even though she wasn't the focus, Naomi still got time to shine. I give this match 2.5 stars out of 5. After the tag team match, we saw Drew
give
McIntyre
that
take on
match a
Madcap Moss
2-star
in a Falls Count
instead of
Anywhere
a
match. It didn't take long for
2.5.
Madcap's friend, Happy Corbin, to get involved.
Give it a
The
2.
fight soon went outside the ring, and McIntyre and Moss were brawling on the stage.
I can say this
The
match with
eventually returned to the
Madcap
ring,
and Drew
but Corbin's
McIntyre, it
constant
was
interference
definitely
made it
pretty
difficult for
good.
Drew to build
But
momentum.
minus
At one
the
point,
assist
Happy Corbin and Madcap
from
Moss teamed up to slam the Scottish
Happy
Warrior
Corbin,
through
though.
the barricade. Drew refused to stay down though, and eventually managed to nail his opponent with the Claymore and win the match. There were no
Drew
insane
McIntyre
stunts, but this was
almost
still a
swung
fun
the
match.
sword.
It was also crazy to see Madcap Moss
Oh,
drop
look at
on
that
his
part.
head
Look at that
and
shit.
continue like it never
Ooh.
happened. I give this one
Ooh.
3 stars
Fell
out
on
of
his
5.
head.
Next up was the Raw Women's Championship match between Becky Lynch and Lita. It
I
was
give it
pretty
a 3
exciting
star
seeing
as
Lita
well.
compete in her first one-on-one match in WWE in nearly 10 years. The two women put up a good fight, and the ending was the best part. Lita hit a twist of fate, followed by a moonsault, and for a moment, it seemed like she could win.
But
However,
Lita was trying
Becky Lynch
hard.
kicked out and hit the manhandle slam to retain
Lita
the title.
was trying
Lita
everything,
almost
you
winning the
guys.
Raw Women's Championship was pretty cool, but it was kind of lame that Becky just hit one manhandle slam after and won. On the positive side, Lita got a standing ovation, and her entrance music played her out. I give this one 3.5 stars out of 5. The SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
Yeah, a lot
was
of
the
people
next
said
match of the
Becky
show,
versus
as the
Lita
Usos defended
was the
against
greatest
Viking
match,
Raiders.
you guys,
As
on the
Eric
show.
and Ivar were entering,
But
the Usos
this is
jumped
where
them.
it all
The
went
beating was
down
so
to where,
bad,
like,
the Viking Raiders were unable
or we
to
had the
compete. I
Usos
wasn't
didn't
super
even
excited for this
wrestle in their
so
match.
I'm okay
So
not
maybe
to
they'll
see
wrestle
it.
Friday
After the Usos ambush,
versus
it was
the
now
Viking
time
Raiders
for the main event,
to defend
the
those
WWE
tag titles.
Championship Elimination Chamber match. The 6-man entry
And then we
in the
get down
chamber
to the
were
main
Austin
event, you
Theory,
guys.
AJ Styles, Riddle, Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar, and the champion Bobby Lashley.
Got all these
Rollins and
superstars,
Theory started the
Lashley,
match,
Brock,
and the fight resulted in Seth throwing
Theory,
Austin into Bobby
Styles.
Lashley's pod. Lashley got hurt as a result and was taken out of the match, which guaranteed that there would be a new WWE
Bobby-
champion. Immediately
I
after
wonder
that,
why did
Riddle
they-
entered the match. His
Just
first
'cause
target was
Bobby's
Seth Rollins,
arm was
but
hurt, why did
unfortunately
they
for
take him
Riddle,
out of the
Rollins
match,
got the
I
upper
wonder?
hand.
Why?
AJ was the next person out,
I
and he
wonder
brought
why,
the fight
you
to
guys.
Rollins and Riddle, and later Austin Theory. Despite some impressive offense, AJ wasn't able to
I can say
eliminate
Riddle was
anyone.
doing a
Riddle later
phenomenal
made a
job
comeback and
inside
channeled the
of
energy
that
of his tag team
elimination
partner,
chamber.
Randy Orton. Riddle needed it as
He
the next
really
person out
was.
was supposed to be Bobby Lashley, but since he wasn't in the match, Brock Lesnar decided to come out instead.
Brock
He
Lesnar
dished out
broke out the
F5s to
pod.
Rollins, then to Riddle,
They wouldn't
and then
let
to
him
AJ
out. He
Styles,
just came
and
out,
eliminated
F5,
all of them.
F5,
Lesnar's
F5,
gloves came off
pinned
as
all
Austin
three.
Theory was
He's
the last
seen
man
Austin
left.
Theory come in.
wisely gave a low blow to Brock and capitalized.
And then low blow
That
him,
didn't work.
and then do
so
that
Theory
little flip
tried
kick
to escape
thing.
the chamber. The Beast
And he tried
wasn't
to
going to allow
escape
that.
out through
An
there.
F5 Theory
But
off the
Lesnar
top
said,
of
nope,
the chamber.
F5.
No one was kicking out of that, and Lesnar pinned Austin to win the
And
WWE
Lesnar
Championship.
wins.
Like the women's elimination chamber, the men's chamber match felt
Now we
oddly
go back
short,
to
but it
parts
may have just
of the
been me.
match.
The WWE Championship chamber match was filled with a ton of crazy moments, but the highlight was at the end, seeing Lesnar do his thing.
Dang.
It felt kind of lame that Lashley was taken out like he was, but I can see why
That's
WWE
where
would
they
do
messed
that.
Lashley
The
up
last
at.
few minutes of the match with Brock and Austin was my favorite part.
Did
so I
that
give
like
this match
really hurt,
4 out of
or
5
what
stars.
happened?
Wrestling in a match like this does do damage to a person's body. To see wrestlers who have had
Okay,
their bodies damaged
so as we
because
done
of
with this
wrestling,
video, you
watch the
guys,
video on screen.
Tap Out Connor, he showed a 4-star out of 5-star show. I can give it a 4.1, just 1 more percent higher than what he rated here. Did I like the pay-per-view? Yes. But I really liked the one when the last time they were in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, when they had Edge versus Seth Rollins. Now that was an awesome show. I forgot what it was called, but comment down below if you remember the name, you guys. But overall, my favorite match, you guys, I would say the Madcap Moss versus Drew McIntyre match, but minus all the interference from Happy Corbin, because he's always trying to help out, just because it was I think it was a Falls Count Anywhere match. But you guys, I felt like it was a pretty good elimination chamber versus most of them that we've seen, and they were doing like some pretty impressive moves throughout that. But we're gonna have to see what's gonna happen on Monday Night Raw this upcoming Monday, the day after tomorrow. Then we also, you guys, gonna have to see what is gonna go on Friday Night SmackDown this upcoming Friday. So you guys, let me know what you think is going to happen. Let me know what's next for Bobby Lashley. Will he try to get a rematch from Brock, or what will happen? Will they make the WrestleMania match Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley versus Roman Reigns? Winner takes all. Will that happen, you guys? Because Bobby Lashley didn't get his chance, but that is just something to think about. I'll leave it up to you guys. Comment down below of what you think, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.